looking to rent some space from you, sir, here in Federal Heights.
Hey, so I'm just gonna be straight with you. The reason
Please.
I actually Googled you. I saw that you had a YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hey, the reason I asked you for your number that night was because you had actually called me about another property I have, and I had said that you sounded like AI. And I was like, "Oh, you're
Yeah,
AI,
I
blah blah
remember
blah."
that. Yeah.
You didn't like that. You got very angry, and you left me a couple messages. You're pretty pretty angry. Now, I just want to say that I truly did think you were AI.
No, I believe
You
you.
kind of have a robotic voice when you call, so very good AI. But you called me a couple times about different properties, and your pitch was kind of similar, hey, blah blah blah. So I really did think you were like some kind of advanced AI, and so I was kind of like angry, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna find this guy. So when you called me back, I was like, oh, this is the guy, and so I was like, give me your number, give me your name, right? So here's the thing. You're calling around Colorado for content for whatever.
No, incorrect.
We own a lot of property.
Incorrect.
So you're gonna keep getting me.
But hold
like,
on, hold on.
If you're calling around Colorado, you're gonna keep getting me.
Mr. Song, you haven't let me speak even once. I'm not AI. Now you know that. What is it that I'm interested in? Not content. Incorrect. Not content. Do you have any concept of what I do?
Yeah. So
okay. Tell me what I do. Since you want to do all the talking,
just let me finish.
Tell me what.
You let me finish, and then I'll let you talk.
There's no need because you're about to tell me. Oh, thank you. You don't need to apologize.
Yeah, I would like to apologize for thinking you were AI, but
okay.
You did leave some quite nasty.
I don't leave nasty messages.
Voicemails.
I never leave nasty voicemails. I wouldn't.
Oh, those are pretty nasty. You were cursing at me. You called me like 3 times, left 3 messages. Dude.
I don't leave.
I'm gonna apologize for thinking you were AI.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna apologize for thinking you were AI.
You're on YouTube live right now, by the way.
So
watch what you say.
So that's the thing. I'm just gonna tell you that I'm really not interested.
In what?
In whatever.
Are you a real estate agent? Are you a licensed realtor? Yes or no?
I'm not. I'm a licensed real estate agent.
Then you own the building. The landlord. God bless America.
Yes.
Dude, and I don't want to get in a
I'm just giving you a heads
up.
up.
Hold on. I don't want to get in a pissing contest. You own lots of buildings, I assume, because you say I'm going to keep calling you. Do you, I'm not going to ask you anything. I'm just going to tell you. I'm interested in leasing the space, my partner and I. The content that you see is real. I own and operate 36 laundromats. I do pretty well. I own a few strip malls myself. If you called me,
you told me 63.
No, I didn't. Now you're just making things up, sir. Okay,
no,
play that for me.
You said 63.
Play that for me.
I own 67
never would I
properties.
say that. Never would I say that.
Okay, all right. It's still 30 is a lot. 30 is a lot.
36 coin laundromats. The next will be 37. So don't call me a liar and don't make up lies about me. That's going to get us a little sideways. What do I want to do? I want to lease the space. You've got a laundry there. I assume that's a tenant. You're not running the place. You're not operating that laundry, correct? Your business. You don't want to tell me.
I do. Those are actually my laundromats.
Oh, you run the laundries.
I was in a laundromat phase.
Okay.
I was in a laundromat phase, and I built some laundromats. I don't like them. I do.
You don't like operating
now I own
them.
Just property.
Obviously, because the laundromats are being run into the ground. No offense.
Well, yeah, but I own so many properties.
It's a yes or no, and you said, well, yeah. You've got these little yellow out of order signs. Sir, this isn't content. My partner and I scout these locations in person. I've been in there. Do you know what a wet lint trap is?
Oh, see, I saw you do this. You throw out
No. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. If you did know what a wet lint trap was, you'd say, of course I know what it is. They haven't been taken.
Nah, I'm not gonna go there, dude. I'm not. You didn't want to go into a pissing contest, but now you're going into
No,
a
I'm
pissing
not.
contest. How much do
I'm
you know
trying.
about
I don't
laundromats?
know anything
I don't need to know
about.
about laundromats.
I don't know anything about plastic surgery. I don't know anything about a billion things, including other businesses. I do know laundries. The laundromats smell really bad when you go in there to collect
Okay,
coin. The reason is
I got you. I
the
got
wet
you.
lint trap. That's
I'm
all
just
I'm
trying
saying.
to. I would just
Educate
like
me.
to not waste your time.
Okay.
I would just not
Why
like to
don't
waste
you
your
lease
time.
these spaces to
And what I'd
someone and
like
keep the
what I'd like
laundromats
to
there?
explain to you is
Go
that
ahead.
I'm not interested.
You don't want to lease
So
these laundromats to a
that's just
laundromat
all I'm saying.
operator, even though you don't
I
like
don't.
them.
I just run, like, I'm just into commercial property these days. I
Okay,
was into
but you
laundromats,
operate the
but
laundromats. You are a tenant in your own building, essentially. That's what you're telling me.
yeah. And so,
Okay.
listen, the thing is
Why would you want to keep
need
doing
the
that? Because you
laundromats
don't like
anymore.
me. You've figured me out, but
Well,
you
I
just
don't,
told me
because
you
you
don't
left
even
me
know.
very nasty. You left me 3 very nasty
That's a lie.
emails, and you were cursing,
That's a
or
lie.
voicemails, and you
Never.
were cursing
Why
at
would
me.
I call and
I have
curse
them
you?
saved.
Play it back
I
for
have them
me.
saved. Would you like
Play it
me
back.
to?
Yes. Play it back for me right
Well, I
now.
can't because I'm
Okay.
talking to you. If you'd like me
Convenient.
to prepare those,
Prepare them for
come
me.
on. Now you're just lying, dude. You know you
Incorrect.
left me some voicemails. That's
Absolutely
why when you
not.
call me back,
Why would I curse on a
that's
voicemail?
when you called me back, I asked for
I'm
your name. I
AI.
pretended to be interested.
This is a joke.
So you do
How old
remember
are
me
you?
saying you
How
were
old
AI.
are you? I am AI. You're right.
I'm 47, man.
You're
How old are
47
you?
years old. I'm
Well,
55. I just turned
yeah.
55 February 5th. I've got 3 daughters, 36 laundromats.
Yeah, I
not
saw, like I said, I
67.
checked out your YouTube channel.
Oh,
It's
good.
pretty
But you
good.
don't know what I
liked it.
do, even though you checked out my YouTube. Did you look at my
You
website?
have 30-something laundromats. I mean, I could take a wild-ass guess and say you're a laundromat guy. I mean, that's great.
Why is your heart palpitating? I'm trying to do business with you.
Okay, I'm just trying to tell you that
lease.
I'm really not interested. But,
You're not interested in me.
I don't appreciate the nasty voicemails.
So you want someone in your space that, okay, I apologize for the nasty voicemails. Sorry.
Okay.
Won't happen again.
And I apologize for the AI comments and cursing about AI, but I truly did think you're AI.
I believe you. I believe you thought I was AI. It didn't hurt my feelings. My feelings aren't hurt now. I'd like to lease any and all laundromats that you have in your purview, sign a real life lease, not with artificial intelligence, and give you a rent check for the next 15 years. How does that sound? Should make perfect sense.
It's just, because I own the buildings that all my laundromats are in, I just don't, it just doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, I'm trying to get out of them.
Of course it matters. I'll never call you again. I just want to come to a conclusion here. If you're making $5,000 a month on Laundromat A, may I ask, how many laundromats do you have in your space?
3. I have 3.
Okay. In laundromat number 1 of 3, if you're bringing down $5,000 a month, you're a businessman. Keep it. If you're only making, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4, and someone's offering you 2 or 3 or 4 in rent, why wouldn't you take it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That is true.
Because it's me? Because that's no reason. I don't like Mark Cuban, but I've never met the man. And I think if he called me, and I'm not saying I'm Mark Cuban, but if he called me up, I'd say, yeah, I heard you were a billionaire. Let's do business. What do you want from me?
But you're in Arizona, right? How do you?
No.
What states do you,
this is my cellular phone number. My partner and I are local. Do you have a landline? Do you have a landline?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Neither do I.
I don't have fun. Yeah.
Ironically, I'm at the Olympics right now. I'm not I'm it's so funny to me when people say you're in Arizona. No, it's a cell phone, bud. So on these 3 particular laundries.
I'm just asking you where you have laundromats. What states?
Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. If you watched my YouTube channel, you'd know that.
I didn't watch all of it.
What's the name of my YouTube channel?
You're the king of laundries.
Incorrect.
Is that not you?
No, that's me, but that's not the name of my YouTube channel. Free
Pretty sure
laundromat.
you call yourself the
Free
king of
laundromat. I don't. I
laundromats.
call myself the. Here's exactly what you don't know about me. Everything. I am the self-proclaimed king of laundry because it's idiotic for anyone to think they're a king of
Well, I
anything
just said you're the
unless they
king of
were.
laundry, and then you're telling me you're
I am the
not.
self.
Everything
I
you
asked you what the name of my
said.
YouTube channel was, sir. You want to go round and round and fight with me? You're going
Well,
to
if you
lose.
want to,
If
if
you
you want
want
the
an
exact, so
ignorant
you're the
tenant,
king
if
of
you want an ignorant
laundry,
tenant,
not king of
if you
laundry.
want an
My
ignorant
bad.
tenant, it's going to make you look bad on YouTube. If you want the type of tenant that doesn't run a good
You're,
business. If I said I was
you
with
haven't
McDonald's,
really, you haven't
I'm
really been.
extremely
You're the
rude
king of
and very
laundry.
good at what I do. I'm the king of laundry. Yes, you
You're
win. You win
extremely
again.
rude.
You win again. I'm very rude.
It says
I'm
Jamie
the king.
D'Angelo, the king of laundry. Sorry, laundry, not
Freelaundromat.com.
laundromat.
You're adorable.
Okay. Listen,
I'll
listen.
call
I'm
you.
just
I'll
trying to
call you,
tell you that
young
I'm
man.
not
Young man,
very
you're not
interested.
interested in leasing your laundries because you don't care if you make money. That's not the truth. You're
Well,
too.
you
You're
have
not smart
63
enough to
laundromats,
know
and
when someone calls
I
you
have
and is
67
intelligent enough
commercial properties.
to level.
So,
Imagine if
I
these
was super
laundromats, if
into
I spend
laundromats,
$300,000,
and then my
are you
nuts
good enough?
dropped,
Are you as
and then
good as
I
I am
moved
at
on to
listening
big
while
boy
you're
shit.
talking? Because I heard everything
All
you
right.
said, big boy pants. Do you want someone to spend $300,000 in
Nah,
one of
not
these
somebody like
spaces?
you though.
No, not somebody.
Why would I want to rent
You
my
admit it.
property to somebody as abrasive
You look like a
as you, dude?
fool. Go to YouTube Live right now and look at the comments.
Nah, I'm good, dude.
Okay.
I know
I told you I was
trying to
live,
build your YouTube channel,
and you didn't pull the channel, did you? You didn't unplug.
No, I'm not
You
going
didn't hang
to.
up. Not this
I
time,
did some
because I'm
research on who
AI.
you
As
are.
it turns out, I'm actually AI. And you, sir, are
Well, you got
too
a
ignorant.
weird
I've muted out your
cadence
name.
to
Your name's
the
not
way you
here.
talk. It's very robotic. It's very robotic. I'm just saying. You sound very
When you
robotic.
listen to someone
Like you
on
don't have a
TV,
soul or something.
when you listen to someone on TV or radio,
Hey, okay.
and those
Listen,
people are being
I'm
paid
just trying
to
to tell
speak,
you that I'm not interested.
you're just digging
bro.
your ditch deeper.
That's it.
Would you like to have an intelligent conversation or no? That's a yes or no question.
I'm not going to lease my property to you.
Not to me.
I like what you're saying.
I won't sign the
do
lease.
want to get out of the laundry business.
Okay.
I want to get out of the laundry business.
And you've
but
got
I've
the guy
never
on the
leased
telephone
property
that
to
can do
somebody
it for you and with you, and yet you're blowing the deal up because
How
you
would you
don't
do it
like
for me?
robots.
Well, I'm just saying you sound like a robot. Maybe if you
Can
were
we
a
get
nicer
off of
person
that,
that has
please?
soul.
When you listen to someone on TV or radio that has an impeccable voice, that's because they want someone who's clear, who's concise,
you don't have an impeccable voice. You
who
sound
knows
like
how
a
to
robot,
speak.
dude. I'm just saying. Let's move on from that.
That's what
I'm
I
just trying
said.
to tell you I'm not interested, okay? And I apologize for calling you a
Someone
robot.
comes and spends $300,000 to $400,000 on washers and dryers without having to purchase the gas, water, and electric. What do you think happens to your
When's
strip
the last
malls?
time you built a laundry?
Can't even finish.
300 to 400? No way. More like
Equipment
700
alone.
to 800.
Equipment alone, my friend. I'm talking about.
Alone, 600,
you don't even listen.
600 plus.
You don't even listen. Not the way I buy
600
it.
plus.
When have you ever you are listening to distributors who are coming in.
What's your favorite brand of
All right,
machines,
I'll let you
then?
finish
What
a
do you
sentence. You
like?
let me finish mine. Hip, Speed Queen, Waskamat, American Dryer, Dexter, Continental Gerbeau. I deal with all of them.
So who's
turn.
the Dexter rep for your area?
I have 3 different Dexter reps. Every city has a different rep.
There's only one for Colorado.
And here's
Arizona,
what happened,
Nevada.
Sweetheart. They came and visited
New
you
Mexico.
and gave you
only one
gave you
guy. You wouldn't know who that
Let's
guy is.
finish your
if you built
sentence.
Laundromat.
Finish your sentence.
Name the dude that's the Dexter rep for New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona.
What they
It's only
did,
one guy.
What they did is come to your
So
store.
you can't name him. So that's
and
how
give
I
you-
know you don't build.
If you think it's $600,000, I'm not going to justify small answers.
Built a laundromat with somebody.
You built one?
A laundromat with somebody.
You built one?
$800,000.
You spent it. You're
Well,
fucked.
my partner built one.
You're completely fucked. You know that.
Why would I be fucked if I?
Because you're not going to make that 800 grand back ever. You're one of those. So you don't want to lease these stores.
You can build out a laundromat. The machines only.
I can't believe you have a smile on your face. You think I'm AI and your dumb ass is sitting there smiling because you don't
even know the Dexter rep.
You don't even know what a wet lint trap is. You don't know what a wet lint trap is. You don't know why your 3 stores smell like shit.
Dude, why you talk like a child, dude?
I don't. I speak like a robot.
You speak like a robot and a child with your You don't know what a land trap is. Oh man, it gives me the
It's
chills,
called an
bro. Like,
impression,
you
sweetie.
actually,
It's an
you actually
impression.
talk like that?
Yes, I do. It's an impression.
Okay. All right. So I'm just trying to tell you. Let's just move past all this. I'm just trying to tell you I'm
On
not
what?
interested, and just
No,
don't.
you're not
just don't
interested.
call me anymore.
Your horrific laundromats that are falling apart,
Yeah, I'm only into
such
property
as
now.
the one. Oh,
Moved
you're only into
on from the
property,
laundromat.
but you have 4
Yeah.
laundries or 3? I'm confused.
3, but
Including
like
the
I
one
said,
that you
I was
built for
into
$800,000, and you
I
spent
was into
$600,000
laundromats
on the
back when I
equipment.
was
Is it fit back when you were
before
a
I
kid?
wised
Is
up
it
about laundromats. Now I've
right?
moved on to bigger and better things.
Good. So what are you doing with
into
the
property.
stores in rented space in your space? Just running
I'm
them?
gonna rent them to somebody.
Oh,
just
but not
you.
me. Makes perfect sense.
But because you're an asshole, dude. Come on, and you
Oh,
talk
I know.
like a child.
And I talk like a child.
You do.
What have I said
And
that
a
hurt your
robot.
feelings? Children hurt each other's
Well, I mean,
feelings.
my feelings are
Grown
really
men,
hurt, dude. You hurt my feelings real
adult
bad.
men don't hurt feelings. They do business. How have I hurt your feelings?
Nah, I don't.
See, this
I'm
is
not
me
as good
proving
as
you
good a
wrong because of
businessman as
my
you.
IQ versus yours. You're a
I'm not as
minuscule.
good as
You have
my
a
mom
minuscule
says my
IQ.
is off the charts.
What did your dad do for a
So-
living? What did
He's
your father
retired.
do for a living?
He's retired. He was a mechanic.
I didn't ask if he was retired. I didn't ask what he did yesterday.
He doesn't do
I
anything
asked what he did
now,
for a living.
but he was a mechanic.
Good. Salt of the earth.
Should I spell it out for you?
God bless him.
Like, why does that matter, dude? Why does it matter?
Matters to me.
Are we on YouTube? Can I
I'm
watch
waiting.
this later?
I told you, yes, absolutely. I
Sick.
asked you because I was assuming that you would ask what my father did for a living.
Nah, I just don't care,
Nah,
dude.
I just don't care,
Pointless.
dude. See, this is what children do. You're not a businessman. You're not intelligent
Hey,
enough to
man,
know what you should be
you're
doing
saying
with your
that's
space.
what children do, but you're making childlike voices.
Okay, go on YouTube now
I'm
and look at the
childy.
comments. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Damn, Danny, your
Hey, listen,
patience
I'm
is still
just trying to
golden
tell you-
when negotiating with these
Hey,
deals all these
listen.
years. 21 years doing this.
Listen, I have a ton of properties, but only 3 laundromats.
Congrats.
If you see my name,
$800,000.
if you see my name, just
$800,
don't
I'm
call
making
me,
a note.
please. Take me off your
$800,000.
call list.
I don't have a call list, sweetheart.
Can you do me that?
No,
you
because
called
I
me
don't
like
have a call
7
list.
times.
I
You've
don't
called me like
because
7
you
times.
never
I've
answer
talked
the
to you
phone, and the one time that you
multiple
did.
times.
Okay, you finish your sentence, I'll finish mine. We'll act like adults. You never answer
Okay.
your telephone. You never call me back. And the one time that you did, you said, "You're AI," and then you slammed the phone down.
Yeah, I did talk to you for
That
a
is
little bit,
childish.
and you sounded
That's me.
like AI, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, okay,
But
you
leaving
keep
me 3
repeating yourself.
voicemails cursing at me.
Why are you? Yeah,
You leaving me 3
Play 'em
email,
for me.
voicemails cursing at me
Mm-hmm.
is also childish. So let's just say
This
we're
is
both
a great
childish.
live video. Thank you, says Eric Deason. Eric has, I think, 4 laundromats.
It's too bad you don't have too many subscribers. So it would have been.
You think that's the
Could
way
have
the
had
world
my,
works?
15 minutes
What are
of
you?
fame.
What are you, a little girl? Are you a TikToker? You gonna dance for me?
I like to dance sometimes.
Congrats on your real estate. You obviously are looking
Hey,
for
listen,
fame,
just
or you would
don't
have hung
call
up.
me, man. That's all I'm asking.
When I see
I'm
your
not
cellular
interested.
phone number, what I'm going to do is change over your phone number to the fool who doesn't want to lease to me because I'm a robot. Don't
Because you're
worry.
an asshole, dude. I just lease
That's
to
not a
somebody
reason.
else, bro.
That makes you
That
in
is a
business.
reason.
That makes you a great businessman, doesn't it? You're
Why
digging
would I
yourself.
lease to
You're
somebody
digging
as
yourself
difficult
deeper
as you?
and deeper. I'm not difficult. We haven't even gotten to terms. We haven't even talked terms yet.
You are absolutely difficult.
Genius.
So let me
Genius.
get this straight.
Go
I'll
ahead.
play along. I'll play along.
Please do.
So you just want to lease the property, and you'll put in new machines and just operate your own laundromat. That's the deal.
Another store, yes.
Just another store. That's the deal.
Correct.
Okay. Who do you use to run your laundromats? Obviously, you can't be in like all these states running these laundromats. I'm assuming you hire people.
No, I don't. You made an assumption. You know what happens when we make assumptions? That's an old
Well, you have to
anecdote.
have a maintenance guy. You don't
Oh,
travel
of course, I
around
have a
your own
maintenance guy. I don't do it myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Who
See,
would
I
I
was
be
going to
dealing
say I'm
with?
not your dad, but that would make me an asshole. Your dad is the salt of the earth. God bless him.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to have an actual
I
conversation.
said I was
with
going to
you
say, I
about
didn't
what
say
this
it.
deal
My
is.
father was a maintenance man at City College, New York. So we both
Okay,
come from
listen.
the same background.
It's obvious that your whole spiel is just this
It's not a
YouTube channel
spiel.
with
I'm not Yiddish.
50,000
Incorrect.
subscribers.
Incorrect.
Listen,
Incorrect.
yeah, I'm not interested in leasing any property to you.
Well, hold
If
on,
you
we were
see my
getting
name on
somewhere.
any property,
We were getting
just
somewhere.
don't
You've
call
said that
me,
several
okay?
times,
Please.
but you don't mean it. You're like a girl
Okay.
lifting up her skirt and saying, I don't want to give it to you, but you keep on lifting up your
You're like
skirt.
such a
You keep
child,
talking.
dude.
Not at all.
This is insane. Like I've never met somebody as
Adolescent.
abrasive as you,
It's
dude.
adolescent. Is it abrasive, childish, or adolescent?
I don't
Which is
believe you have 63 laundromats. I don't believe you have 38
You don't have to believe it. But when we hang up, the
There's just
difference
no
between
way.
you and
You're
me,
just trying to do a dumbass YouTube
oh God,
channel, right?
when we
And your
hang up,
content
the
is
difference
shit.
between you and I is when we hang up, you're going to research me
Okay.
and realize how wrong you are. That's the
Well, I
difference.
already did some research. You're the king of laundry,
Yeah,
whatever.
I did some
denied that.
research. The king
So
of
listen,
laundry.
hey,
Take my number off
you-
your list. Don't call me. I don't mind that I'm on the live right now.
it's
That doesn't bother
embarrassing,
me
dude.
at all.
Your kids
It's
should be
embarrassing
embarrassed
to
with you. Your wife
yourself.
should be embarrassed with you.
But
dude.
I really like
Hey,
having
listen,
these laundromats that
I'm
don't
gonna
run
let
very
you
well.
go, bro. I'm gonna let you go, bro. Just
No.
just
Don't hang
call me
up.
anymore,
Don't give
please.
up. Don't
No,
give
no,
up. You've got nothing else to do.
You're just
You hang up
rambling now, dude.
and you give up. No, you asked me a good question. Ask me some more.
I don't.
What's
listen,
a wet
I
lint
don't
trap?
need to rent to anybody like you.
What's a
so
wet lint
I'm
trap?
Good luck.
What's a wet lint trap?
Sir, good luck. Good luck with
I'm
your
not going to
little
try to
whatever
go
this is,
Google who
YouTube
your
channel.
distributor is, but
I
you don't
wish you
even know
all the
what a
best
wet
of
lint
luck.
trap is, which means you're a
I'm
fool.
going to hang up the phone now.
How do you
my
pay all of
guy.
those
Have a good day.
employees using 30? You give up. Quitter. He's a quitter, ladies and gentlemen. And he did hang up. Unbelievable. Hi, Brad.
Yo, dude.
AI. The psychology of people. How old's the kid now? How old's the baby, Brad?
Coming up on 8 months.
So what do you think of the call?
I was pretty uncomfortable. I kind of regretted the four calls last time. I was burying my face in my hands.
Why would you be uncomfortable? I don't want to make you or anybody uncomfortable.
Yeah. It was like we were so close yet so far away. Like he wants to get out of free laundromats. I'm like, he has 3. I want 3. I'll take them all. Like,
yeah. Well, I can say this. He's got my cell phone number. He's likely, we're live right now at this very moment, and he is likely, I blurred out the address like I always do. Nobody knows his first and last name. But here's the thing. I also notified him live that he was on YouTube, and he didn't have a problem with it, so there's no problem there. But here's the thing. We can only guess as to his motives, what he wants to do. But on the flip side of that, he has no idea what we do and how we do it. None. Zero. No idea. No clue. Right? Well, you're the king of laundry. No. And my fans, I hate to use that word, know this. I'm self-proclaimed king of laundry because I wouldn't be so egotistical as to call myself that, like some millionaires or experts, the names that, the monikers that people are serious about giving themselves, and then pretending someone else said it. Oh, I was in a crowd and someone threw a coin in the air and called me fliphead. I don't know. But this individual we called, he said, you're an AI robot, and hung up the phone on me.
You did call him a dipshit.
Well, he's a dipshit. Call him a dipshit now. So he goes and checks up on him. These are just facts, right? I'm not going to talk about the guy. If he wants to call my cell phone, it's sitting here right now and I can pick back up. But the fact is he doesn't know what we do or understand what we do or how we do it or why we do it. Okay. Calls me a liar and says, you said 67. He made up a number, whatever the number is. You know that. You know that's not the case. And that's the only thing that gets my dander up when someone, A, calls me a liar, and B, fake guru. You know, those people might as well start hitting buttons. So here's an actual lord of the land, young man. Do me a favor, go back and watch this and put the notes in here, reference to, because I wasn't, this happens, you know, I can't sit and put notes out, the things that I remember.
Yeah. He has 3 of them. He didn't mention the other locations. However.
Yeah. Three locations,
where is
whether you believe that or not.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. My notes were below.
Yeah. Do we know of those 3? Oh, here it is.
No, we
okay.
don't.
Okay. He mostly wanted to argue about how I am robotic, how I am childish, how I am an asshole. All those things are true. Did I dispute any of those things? I did not. Okay. He was not a fan when I called the first time. He wasn't a fan when I called today, but now he's a fan. Trust me. He's a fan.
All right, so what's the strategy with this guy?
He doesn't want to deal with me because I'm an asshole. Well, if an asshole wants to spend $1 million on 3 locations, i.e. my partner Brad, then you do it. Oh, I know who you just do this. Can you imagine if I did this for YouTube clicks? Good God. So I'm not going to go into the psychology of the kid. If he wants to, I'm going to give him a few more minutes. If he wants to, he can go into the live chat on YouTube and start arguing his case. But I think the truth is, you know, people get worked up. I can hear him smiling over the phone, and it sounded to me like it was a disingenuous kind of a weakness. You know, like if you play cards with a guy like this, you crush him because he's constantly pulling on his ear when he's got a good hand. There's no bluffing. I'm offering for him to dial in and or hide behind the keyboard like people often do. Can you stick with me here for a minute? Because we've got another call to make as well. But I know how you feel, Brad. And you're on the side of this where, hey, I want to get those leases, or at least one. Okay. Well, when our friend watches this back, I'm not the guarantor on the lease. He's never going to hear from me again. You can talk to me all the live long day for the rest of your life. I'll happily consult with you. That's the way that it works. When you dig in deeper to this, friend, landlord, Mr. Big Britches, Mr. AI, who shall remain nameless. No one knows or cares who you are, by the way, dude. No one cares. You're just another funny landlord. Those funny Maplethorpe photos. Folks are coming on saying, sad they missed the call. Don't worry, you can go back and watch it. It all remains there. I want you to obtain this, but what did I do wrong in this? Please tell me, what did I do wrong?
You're just a little bit of an asshole, gang. Just a little bit of an asshole.
Well, fuck you, Brad. Here's the thing. If you, as my client,
here in Colorado, it's called Colorado Nice for a reason.
Yeah,
We're just really relaxed, laid back. And
if you yourself feel that I did something wrong, then you're right. You're the client. That's the truth of it. Now, you hired me because I am a pit bull. That's a euphemism. And I will maintain that status no matter what. You hired me because I'm a shark. I'm not about to become a guppy at times. There's no reason for it. This gentleman, the landlord, pretending, oh, I just asked for your number so that I could look you up. Well, I freely give my phone number to this guy several times. He said, you keep calling and calling. Well, call me back, right? Isn't that crazy? Call me back. Then he finds me on YouTube. Oh, okay, this guy. Because my phone number is not associated with YouTube, right? So he's got to figure out my name, then he's got to plug it into this and that, and finally figure it out. I know of 3 times, including this guy, where a landlord on a call knew who I was. One of them was like totally excited to talk to me. And he said, I got your course years ago, and there's no way I'm giving up my laundromats. He was the landlord and the operator, right? Another one was enamored with what I do. And he's like, is this on YouTube? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not even recording today. As you know, like 5% of what I do goes on YouTube. And he was like, oh, shucks, good guy, whatever. He said, no, my tenant's fine. If that changes, I'll let you know. I said, well, then we'll put it on YouTube. And then there's this guy. As far as what I did wrong, if I started off calling saying, hello, I want to lease a laundromat from you, then I wouldn't sound like a robot, right? And I would have done it right. And we'd have had a different, but I can't change that. I can't change the way that went. And when I think that conversation was probably 11 seconds where I'm talking to him saying, hey, I just want to lease the spot. You're AI. He was afraid, literally scared that I was AI. Hey, don't be picking on Brad now in the comments. So
all good.
To address that, and then I love the way he says, well, you have 50,000 followers. What do you think of that, Brad?
About your followers?
No, he was trying to belittle me by saying, oh, you have like 50,000 followers.
Because he was upset. He's one. Something that's.
Well,
we're going back and forth.
Should it be 300,000? Should it be 500,000? I only asked him what his. Yeah, and I only asked him what his dad did for a living to see how he would respond. That's it. Just a psychological game. Okay, so he's never, ever, 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 ever going to rent to Danny because Danny's an asshole. But the truth is, I'm not signing the lease. Yeah, I built an empire of 36 stores. That's not Brad's store. So figure it out, bud. And feel free to text. All you got to do is text me. Hey, put me in touch with Brad. We'll hash it out. We never even got close. Let's bang through some comments here real quick, and then we're going to make another landlord call. So make sure that you like and subscribe so I can get out of this 50,000 hole I'm stuck in. Jesus. I wish I knew how to run this board of mine because I would have found a robot voice real quick. Hello? That's not it.
Hello? Am I a robot now? Do you think I sound funny?
Wait a minute. No, that's a monster. I am not AI. I could have done that while I was on there, but that would have really freaked him out. Why would you think I'm AI? This is a real human. Please hold while we check your status. All right, I'm having too much fun. Hold on. Try not to be an idiot. That's why my favorite buttons are just my own voice,
Little did I know, Danny, that when I hired you to be a consultant, I would get laundromat lease negotiation and entertainment along with it.
Well, I tried to put that on my website. If the guy would have looked at the website, he'd have figured it out. All right. What do you give me all right, I want from everybody that's on this live right this minute, give me an Olympic style score. Okay. We've got landlord, and we did mention his first name, and let's just say that we mentioned his last name. Let's just call him LL for landlord. So in the comments, in the chat, in the live chat, or the forever chat, let's give total points 100. Now you can say LL 50, Danny 50, or you could say LL 100 or Danny 100 and do the math and split it up. I really want to know, as far as a debate, right? Forget about talking over each other. And I could hear every single word he said while I was talking over him and vice versa. Then I tried to level it out and say, look, let's finish a sentence. But he had a goal, and the goal was, I think, to get on YouTube. Don't you feel that way a little bit? Brad, I do.
What was that again?
I feel like his goal was to get on YouTube. I really do. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Hey, man.
He did stick around quite a lot longer.
Yeah. Like,
I thought at any moment he was just going to say, don't call me ever again.
Yeah. Hey, man, don't ever call me again. And we're live, and you're 50,000. Did you think that we were going to go live when I said that we were live on YouTube to him?
I guess I believed you. When you said that we were live.
Thanks. Again, not a liar. Not happy when people call me a liar. Don't care. I'm not Marty McFly. You can call me chicken all day. All right. Jesus says, hi, Mr. Danny. Hola. Wow, I caught a live. Good to be here. My name is Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. Daryl must have been on other lives because he knows that I like for people to tell me their real name is not Snickle Fritz. Daredevil Daryl. Hello, Danny, says Martin. Hi, Marty. Hi, Danny. Oh, good God. I appreciate the comments, each and every one of you. I really do. I always do. Carl says, hi, Danny. I'm on the live. Yay, says Frank. Frank Venna. Viva las the questions. Damn, Danny, your patience is still golden when negotiating these deals all these years. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You're not going to see my ears twitch. Danny, this is a great live video. Thank you, says Eric. Some crazy just can't sit, listen, and learn. Crazy. I know. He was offended when I asked him what a wet lint trap is. He doesn't know. He does not know. Because in that pissing contest, he'll be, yeah, I know what it is. And then asking me who the distributor, no, he's wrong. And I'm not going to go through the Rolodex on my desk or in my head. I'm not going to justify that. Nor do I need to. You know what I mean? You understand that, Brad. It's like, you know who I am and what I do and what I have done. It's like, bro, Captain Landlord, go look at the one playlist on my successes, which I don't even put them all up there. Great live video. By the way, I started doing this when I get these emails and people are telling me how they've succeeded. And I just go, I'll send a camera crew up to Cincinnati. I'll send a camera crew to Ohio. Instead, I just started cutting and pasting the emails and putting them right on my YouTube story. And that tends to work. It alleviates the pressure from me. So there's tons and tons of YouTube stories in there. I used to put them on my website, but that's like, it just, you know what I mean? It becomes work and it doesn't happen anymore. FYI. I love the baby screaming in the background. I mean that. I really do.
He's getting fed right now. He's pounding some meat stock like a champ.
Now I feel even better to know what he's doing. Danny, you deserve a drink after talking to this idiot. Come on, be nice. We don't know that he's an idiot. Man, I missed it. We have a quitter on the other side of the phone. Marcus, you must have just come in when he hung up. Don't hang up. It's like watching a cop chase, and this guy ends up pulling over after 3 minutes. That was Eric. That's funny, dude. And then somebody wants to hear fake guru. There you go. LOL. Never LOL. I remember those days being on those types of phone calls with Danny and a bunch of landlords. New York D, you definitely haven't changed, brother. Well, thanks. Why would I? Dance, says Frank. I think he means like you're shooting at his feet type of dance. Hey, Danny, is it possible to get your LOI? Are you shitting me right now? Send me an email, danny@freelaundromat.com. The self-proclaimed king of laundry. Whatever flips your skirt up, says Frank. Painful to listen to. I agree. Danny, this is gold. Danny, oh, here we go. We're getting the scores. Here we go. Olympic scores coming in, everybody. Danny for the gold. Danny 99, landlord 1. I'd like to know where he got a point in. Danny 88, landlord 12. Okay. Not bad. 80, 98, and 10. Yeah, that's 100. I thought somebody was going to be clever and be like, Danny 90, landlord 12. No, not that clever. Too late to do it now. Okay, shit. We got another call to make. Okay, keep those scores coming in, ladies and gentlemen. We want to see the and you could say gold, silver, but I think we want the points at this point.
Just remove my number from anywhere that you see it.
Now I'm really taking a close look at this laundry. Wow. Just broken ass equipment. We got to figure out where he built one and why.
I know. I kind of want to call him just to ask.
You could. I'm sure he'd answer.
Rather launch.
Just don't sound robotic.
Yeah. I sound like a Coloradan saying, "Hey man, how's it going?" You know, that's the Colorado
I don't think
high.
all Coloradans are really that nice. I spent a lot of time in Aspen. Maybe that's just the rich assholes.
That's where all the New York guys have their third homes.
Yes. If I didn't buy there when I started skiing there 20 years ago, so it ain't gonna happen now. The Nevada side of Lake Tahoe, though, that's the next house. If I was stomping around acting like I knew everything, I would sound a lot like that guy, says Frank. Danny 100, landlord 0. Todd says 100 to 0. Does this work in Canada? Shut up. Oh, you're not kidding. I hope you're kidding. Yeah, I have to get up to Canada because I have 3 different success stories that I have to visit up there. Oh, he jumped on. The king of laundry is probably thinking I would delete this. The king of laundry is a total douchebag. When he repeats people on the call, you know he has a low IQ. He is just rage baits people and a scammer. I would unsubscribe from this idiot. Well, thanks, bud. Now we've got the landlord, everybody. There's his YouTube. There he is. Hilarious. He's going to get me. He's got me. I'm just doing something that should seem obvious to everybody over here. You know what's funny about that is he does really think that this is for content or a pissing contest or something when I'm a lease negotiator and we can't get past some tomfoolery with a child and do real business. That's fine. And it seems to me if he built one, oh, could put equipment for $300,000. Why am I? You know what? I'm not going to talk about him anymore because he has 2 methods to speak to me. One of which is my cellular phone number that he has. If you'd like to call in, bro, just dial me back. I will not communicate referencing you while I've got work to do. Yeah, guys, why don't you tell them, everybody that's on here, when you're going to immediately unsubscribe. Oh, the Prince of Laundry's on here. This is too funny. You know what's the truth is people want an argument, right? People go to NASCAR to see a crash. And as much as you want to own a few laundries and not pay retail or make the mistake of building one, I know when somebody says, I built one. Wow. Imagine, folks, if he would have simply researched it. He'd have found me on YouTube. He'd have realized he's not going to make that money back. but I'm just a disembodied voice on the phone, right? I'm just an AI voice. Hilarious. All right. As promised. Now it sounds like you're playing the cup game with your kid. Not old enough for that.
No, that's just my dog chewing on his bone. I didn't realize you could hear that.
Oh my God, your dog chewing on a bone?
Yeah, I got a
Thank God it's not the kid chewing on a bone.
He gnaws.
All right, keep
Pretty hard,
the bone away from the kid. Okay, we've got a leasing agent for this particular store. I'm going back in mute mode. Mute mode. You guys need to realize that I have a mute button. Right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my mute button is working because Brad can hear me. The person on the phone can hear me, but my computer, i.e. the internet, cannot hear me. So that works very, very well for me. And I can say mother all that I want. That's a different button. Okay. This laundry we left a message for an agent. Did we ever speak to anybody here?
No,
Okay.
no, this one's a little bit different. It's only called him.
I appreciate the lengthy answer, Brad, but it's a yes or no question. All right, we didn't get anybody on the phone. Let's dial again, shall we? Surely. Again, I guarantee 100% that our friend, the infinitesimal landlord, is still listening in. And if he would like to call my phone, my real live cell number, I'll pick up and we can get back into it. Our goal, my goal, is to get my friend Brad, my client, into a laundromat or 2 or 10. And if you would like to lease it to him, you can just text me and say, I don't want to deal with you, Danny. You're too mean. I'll put you in touch with Brad. Okay? Let's call this gal. Stand by. Is there a chance that we'll get in another knockdown, drag-out fight? Because that'll give us so much content. What's really funny to me is when people think they know something about YouTube or social media, period, and they know nothing. Because to put someone down for having 58,000 followers, like, I was on here for 16 years without putting ads on my channel because I didn't want you guys to have to see ads. I was never looking. Still, I'm not looking for followers. No way. Don't want it. Everybody figures that you're looking for clicks, right? Because most people are. All right, I'll shut up now. It happens. It's rare, but it happens. Here we go. Stand by. Now's where you subscribe if you haven't.
Thank you for calling the AMCAP Denver Regional Office. You may dial it at any
the
time.
extension goes through.
To leave a message in the general...
Please wait while I transfer your call.
Just looking for content. Hi, this is AI Voice Danny. Hello there. The easy listening sounds of Denver, Colorado.
You've reached Carly Beetham with AMCAP. I'm away from my desk at the moment, but leave me a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
You may start your message now.
Hey, Danny D'Angelo, looking to lease some commercial space. Call me back. I appreciate you so much. Brad, hold on here for a second. The infinitesimal landlord is back. Your goal is to harass and harass. See, he just said he wants to harass people for content. Another mom's basement loser. Does he really not understand that's me making fun of him? Really? An adult? I think his dad probably is a big real estate mogul. Right? That owns those buildings? I don't think he owns those buildings. Doesn't really matter. And you, my loyal listeners, my followers, the people that understand all of this, bro, I'm not going to interact with you unless you want to call me. So give it up. Yeah, he built 3 complete, utter failures in laundromats, and he's got them in his space. And he said words such as, I don't like the business. I'm just focused on real estate, which goes back to what we do here, doesn't it? I'll talk to you, Brad, because you are here.
Yes, sir.
It goes back to precisely what we do. And my hundreds and hundreds of prodigies who've done this through my quote unquote system, if you will, what our friend would have figured out if he did some research, he should not have bought those buildings because they had laundromats. If he has 3 stores, he probably bought the buildings because they had laundries in them, right? I obtained my strip centers because I was a tenant and I was watching the landlords fall apart. In my opinion, the only way to do it. When they're saying, hey, I'm going to need to charge more in tenant improvement. I'm going to need to charge more in triple net. I'm going to need to charge you more in across the board, or you could paint the building. Help me out. Well, wait a minute. I'm not going to go out and labor, but if you want to paint the building, I'd be happy to pitch in. And by the way, I learned early on, my leases had to be first right of refusal on the sale of the building. I wanted to be the one they came to and said, hey, we're going to sell the building. Would you like to pay this? No, but before you sell it, let me know when you have a written offer. Because I'm not going to give them what they want, obviously. You're supposed to say, yeah, I know, Danny. You're the best. Brad.
Yes, I know, Danny. You're the best.
Thanks, buddy. You're the only voice of reason on this call.
I'm the only one here, brother.
I love this guy. The landlord is THEJUN at THEJUN3. He's going to wise up and delete these comments, and then it'll be gone. So, God, this is hot garbage. No punctuation. There's no comma between God. God is capitalized, but that's probably because it's the first letter. God, this is hot garbage. See, the fact that the guy's got my number and he's not going to call in and say, you're hot garbage. I want to get this done for you, Brad. And these deals are not done, even through me. I've had it happen before. I've had folks, one in New Jersey, a little over 15 years ago, I'll never forget this. The landlord got mad at me and he told me he only wanted to speak to the guarantor, my client. And I made a mistake. I said, okay, call him up. I'll listen in. Okay. Call him up and I'll, reversing the roles, if you will.
Sure.
I wish to God there was some way that I could unhear what I heard that day. It made me feel horrible because this landlord, it was like you hiring the best attorney on planet Earth, knowing that you're guilty of the crime, right?
Sure.
And you've got the money, you hire the best attorney on earth, and the police come in and you go, you know what, Johnny Cochran, just take off. I don't need you. So I'm not saying I'm an attorney, nor am I Johnny Cochran, but I leave the room and I'm looking through the glass and I'm watching them beat you with a phone book. That's how I felt. And I'm in there behind bulletproof glass. You can't hear me or see me. It was horrible. This man just berated him, and he took it. And I kind of realized why people want a pit bull, why people want someone on their side. Most, Brad, most small business owners do their own leases. Most. Who else is going to do it for them? Maybe you've got a tough uncle, right? But real estate agents don't do leases for people. You understand? They don't call up your landlord and say, he's got a great idea for a flower shop. You know how many dozens and dozens and dozens of first-time business owners I've consulted with? A lot. Hundreds. We tried the flower shop. We tried the, and I hate to say it, but to a man or woman, I'll say, well, how was your lease? They're like, oh God, if I would have just, you know what I mean? If I would have just known about you, I don't need to go into length about it. Sorry, Danny, everything you say or do is just outstanding, he says now. You're such an amazing person. King of dirty laundry. He's loving this. He's truly loving this. You know, kids play I don't really understand it, but they play video games with each other with the headsets in, and they can jump into rooms with each other, and, it's crazy.
The fast tracking trail, man. I was one of them. You forget.
There you go.
Gears of War 2.
So is there a word for somebody who comes in and like trolls your group?
Troll.
Oh, I'm getting texts about what his name is and everything now is from people. That's fine. Don't leave the guy alone. He owns some property. The intelligent business thing to do would be what, Brad? What should he do? He said he doesn't like the laundries. Doesn't like the business because it's not making money.
I don't like you. I think you're an asshole. But if you're willing to give me money for the next 15 years at a reasonable rate, I can look past your personality for money for business.
Yeah.
Well, it's like for me, right? Like I sell products, right? That's my small business. I don't have to like my customer, but I will take their money, right, and give them a product. And I will still do it with a smile and treat them well, right?
Frank keeps asking why this guy called me a hot mess. That's the landlord that we're talking about and that we were talking to earlier. That's him. He couldn't. I told you. I'm a student of human nature. I told you he would run, not walk, to the YouTubeinator and instantly start typing away. What do you call the people in the YouTube gaming world or in the gaming world that, I mean, just trolls? I mean, what do you call somebody that's like a leech? A leech?
Oh man,
Is there a
it's
word?
been a long time. I haven't played games in a very long time.
Good.
I would just call him a troll.
Yeah.
And then you got to mute all. You just mute all.
Just mute them. There's no way you're a money-making multiple property owner sitting here trolling on YouTube and saying, dude and bro, if you're making money as you should be, why on earth are you so childish? Well, I can be childish. I have more money than my great-grandkids will know what to do with, and I'm just on here making robot voices because I get a kick out of it. I know what I know about my psyche, my family, what I have put away. Most of you don't. A few of you do. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak. And I think with that comes a bit of confidence, right? There are certain rules in life as a man. Like I tried to educate this kid on. I said, well, if you want to do business, then calm down and listen. No. What's a lint trap? Show me who my distributor is. It's overcharged me. I was trying to tell him, bro. He's telling me, oh, you can't build a laundromat for less than $800,000. God damn. That's a shame because you like literally don't even know what we do here. Still doesn't know what we do here. Totally clueless. Clueless. And he said he did it with a partner or whatever else. So he's done that. He's the pinnacle of built a laundromat. And I used to be into it. He's not that old to used to be anything. I hope he digs a little deeper and figures it all out.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to him.
I
I'm
know.
not terrible at it.
I know. If he wants to lease you some space, we'll do it all in writing. Frank, you don't get it, dude. This is the landlord we talked to. I know he should have listened because he did ask one question. Remember? He said,
Yeah, we were almost there. He said,
Yeah.
we'll play along. And I was like, great, maybe
Yeah.
we'll just do a mock lease, and he can actually hear like, hey, listen, let me put an LOI together, shoot it over to you.
yeah. Well, look,
Or
here's
get my email and realize he's working with, a guy that has a warehouse in Denver and lives in Loveland, right? So literally drive by it every day.
he asked me one good question, and it's funny. It's very telling. Part of infinitesimal landlord's problem is that he doesn't like the laundry business because he couldn't figure out how to make money. And it's funny how he harped on the one thing that really, really irked him about the laundry business, which is, okay, Danny, if you own 36 locations, how can you possibly run them? Paid employees. I said, no. If he asked me, I would have told him, but instead he played the guessing game. Paid employees, no. Automated robot voices, no. You sit down with a grandmaster chess player, I know I would lose. I'm not a chess player. I know how to play the game. I don't know how to win in 4 moves. I don't know what King's Bishop 2 to Slotsky's 7 is. I just don't do it. So I don't expect to win, right? This young man sat with one of our time's greatest linguists and one of our time's most intelligent people and one of the greatest negotiators on the planet. You're not laughing yet, Brad. I'm waiting for you to just laugh. You're going to get destroyed. You're going to get destroyed. He doesn't know anything about laundries. He says, I don't like the business anymore. I tried it. I operate laundries. I need to find that robot voice again.
Yeah.
He asked the one question that really pressed his nerve, which was, how do you run more than 1, 2? Because as he tried to scale into 3 stores, it fell apart. Isn't that telling? Don't you think there's a lot of psychology involved in that? I guarantee you there is.
Yeah, that's why I hired you.
But he didn't ask. He made the injurious decision to go from a half question and jump to a conclusion. He said, so you run all these stores. How? You must have employees. No. We know how we do it. And I know, the only person I'm talking to now, Brad, is you and him. And he knows it, right? And we're just having fun ping-ponging around. Eric just dropped $19.99. Why not $20, Eric? God, you're filthy rich. Eric, how many free laundromats do you have since you just happen to be on here? Anybody else? If Danny D'Angelo himself, the self-proclaimed king of laundry, taught you how to do this, you really think this is the best live yet? Well, shit, thanks. See, that's what people want to do, man. They want to see a fight. They want to see a knockdown, drag out. Nobody, and people say, oh, I've never seen this guy make a deal. Because my short videos, I could make 100 shorts with me calling landlords and, a 25-minute conversation where you go from a $10,000 deposit to nothing. I don't need to toot my own horn with anyone, because the people that consult with me, they say, I've watched all your videos. I'm like, yeah, there's like 600 videos. Come on. And everyone feels the same way that the infinitesimal landlord did at first. Everyone. Like, I thought you were a prick. Right. Oh, but now I know you're a really good prick. Well, thank you. Sorry. Prick.
At least you're a good one, Danny. At least you're a good one.
Thank you. I have your best interests at heart. Man's been in the laundry. I think I missed a bunch of comments. Sorry, guys. Hot garbage. How so? I've learned so much from Danny, and I'm making money, says Eric. Short and sweet. Sorry, Danny, says the infinitesimal landlord. Everything you say or do is just outstanding. I think he might be sarcasm here. I'm not sure. Just an amazing person. King of dirty laundry. Oh, he hurt my feelings. Now I can say that I was called the king of dirty laundry, and that was coined by the infinitesimal landlord, who is probably right now scouring his hoarder's house for a dictionary. I know that's not even funny anymore because we all have phones. There's no way you are a money-making multiple property owner sitting here trolling. Oh, I already wrote that. Dude and bro. I disagree.
Yeah, I was like, that's not how landlording works. You get paid every month. So.
Yeah. It you know, if he's not a rich kid, I give him credit. You should have listened to Danny, that's all. And Eric drops $19.99 and says, best live yet. Thank you, Eric. Man's been in the laundry business for decades. Haha. This guy doesn't even know who the Willifords are. It has no clue. Call him dude. Take the time to listen. Hopefully he'll come, Marcus says, to reality and calm down and listen to Danny. All want to do is give the guy a rent check for 15 years. Sheesh. The kid clearly cannot separate business from personal emotions. True. Love your videos. I'm buying your silly course. How likely can I acquire a store by myself in the way you teach it? I'll have a year of real estate sales. I have a year of real estate. Well, it's not about you doing it the way I teach it. You can. Of course. How likely? I don't know you. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what work you're willing to put in. This is work. If you didn't see the whole thing, go back and watch today's call. I've called this guy, according to him, the infinitesimal landlord. I've called him many times. He looks at his phone and sees the voicemail and says, this is some kind of scam, which it is not. Oh, I found you. You have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Did he understand what it's about? He just assumed I'm making content for YouTube. My YouTube channel, go look at it. It shows you 50,000 followers. It's anywhere between $300 and $800 a month. Yeah, that's how I'm buying Rolexes. Vintage. That's how I'm flying to New York to get a Rolex. That video's coming out soon. And people don't appreciate this. Mr. Infinitesimal Landlord is going to say, I got a watch too. You know, whatever he's going to say. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to say I am bigger, better, or better. I have friends who are Billies. That's, hey, here's the check. I'm not jumping for the check. I'm trying to give you the real lowdown here. How likely is she to acquire a store by herself? I don't know. Landlord 25, Danny 75. That's fair. Somebody's giving you points there, infinitesimal. Clearly, I missed one heck of a show. I got to rewatch this one live. Yes, you do. Everyone does. Like, subscribe, do the things. Go follow my buddy's channel too, the infinitesimal landlord. Eric, super chat was a tip for your cheap, dumb CD I bought years ago. Damn. It's not a cheap, dumb CD. First of all, it was a DVD, which is now a streaming course. And it's not cheap or dumb. It's a silly course. Asshole. Save me from buying. Okay. And then Ozzy says, it saved me from buying one like 2 years ago. Danny is the man. Keep it up, bud. Do you have your course in Spanish? No. See how I answered that in Spanish? Eric
Well
says,
done.
I have 3 laundromats, which I actually got for less than free using Danny's principles. Run them like I learned from Danny. Thanks, buddy. Means a lot. Paul says, if he separated business from emotions, he would have listened to the deal and then only determined if it was worth his time. Correct. It all started off on the wrong foot with this whole, you're AI. That's so odd. Like, okay. I guess every landlord wants someone to call up, and if they're a barber, they should speak Arabic as a first language. Or if they're a pizza shop owner, they should talk like this. Hey, this is a Bobby. All right. But if you command the English language and several others, you're obviously a computer. It's a first for me. Brad, I love you. Go take care of the kid and the dog in that order.
Yeah, dogs just don't even exist right now. They're just happy to be here.
I know. If I hear from our friend, and the truth is, bottom line, we've had some fun today. We're all good friends. I really hope that the infinitesimal landlord decides to go look into what it is that I do and who I do it for. And maybe, Brad, you'll score a store or two, because that's the reality. We want to get him a rent check. And it doesn't cost $800,000 to build a laundromat, because you never should. And it doesn't cost more than $3 to retool one. And I was trying to make this point on the phone with him. He got robbed. Oh, my distributor. I'll bet your distributor bought you lunch. And that's when you decided to go with him.
Steak sandwich. Never take the steak
Never
sandwich.
take the steak sandwich. Are you getting the idea you got screwed? Because the truth is, I don't like the laundry business. All right, nobody's making
I think you
fun
should
of that.
name the episode there, Danny. Never take the steak sandwich.
Never take the steak sandwich. There's the new thumbnail.
There it is. All right, dude.
I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Brad's so proud. He wouldn't even say he loved me. I have to be honest. Well, I don't have any reason not to be. I have knocked down, drag out silly fights like this on the daily, sometimes more than one. It doesn't take anything from me. It doesn't take anything from you. The truth is, it grinds down your psyche when someone is trying to just get at you or get to you. So don't let it happen. No need for that. What I truly want to do is help this landlord, truly, by helping my client Brad to obtain these stores and run them properly. Now, who have we not spoken of this whole time? And I know you're listening, bud. We haven't talked about the laundromat client. The laundromat client who's walking into these stores is having their money taken, their clothes aren't being cleaned properly, it reeks in the store, the roof is leaking, the machines are leaking on the floor, and they are feeling more desperate and more small than they ever have. That is the tragedy of this. Are we in the laundromat business just to take advantage of impoverished people who can't afford a washer dryer in their home, who can't afford the space in their apartment or rented space or trailer park or their dad's basement? That's not what we're in the business of doing. We're in the business of giving people a clean, bright, safe, comfortable place to do their laundry. Mr. Infinitesimal Landlord, are you? Don't answer. Ask yourself, are you doing that for your customers and clients? If your answer is anything other than a resounding, yes, I am, and you said, I don't like the business. You don't like the business because you never did it properly. So hand it off to someone else, become a landlord, collect a rent check that is commensurate and appropriate for someone who's retooling those stores, because you won't do it. What's the call to action? Well, there's only two types of people on this call. The ones that love me and the infinitesimal landlord. You know who you are. I want you guys to keep the 100% scoring going. You're watching this evergreen video, not in the live chat. This video is going to stay up. I want you to give a score to me and the ILL, the infinitesimal landlord. Only 100. There's never more than 100% of anything. I'm afraid it's a mathematic impossibility. Comment now. You're the best in the biz, Danny. Thanks, Ben. Later, kids. Ciao. Oh, I don't know how to say goodbye. I pressed the wrong button.